Three things. It's absolutely gorgeous out. It's windy as hell. And I got a beer to share with you guys. It's also super bright, so I can barely see what my camera is filming right now. So, it's just too wonderful outside for me to think of doing this beer video inside. So, ah, so bright and shiny. So, I have this beer that I picked up a little while ago. Um, and it is from the 93 Octane Brewery, a brewery that I'm not that familiar with. I've heard about it, but this will be the first thing I've had from them. And this is called their Neon Lights Sour Series Cranberry Sour. 7% alcohol by volume. Now, what's really cool, and I don't expect a lot of people to pick up on this, but it's got a green background on the label, and inside of the green background are a whole bunch of electronics symbols. Like when they draw out a circuit, they don't necessarily draw out the shape of a resistor or the shape of a capacitor. They have these symbols that they use instead so that everyone knows, oh, that's a resistor, that's a capacitor and stuff. So it's got all of that in the background, basically because neon lights are, electronic in nature. Look and see. Oh, there's a legend. Turn up the flavor, dim the lights, let loose. When the sun dips and the neon lights flicker on, it's your cue to crack open this electrifying 7% cranberry sour, packed with bold tartness and a burst of juicy cranberry bite. This brew brings zesty punch that's equal parts refreshing and rebellious, like the first beat on a sweaty dance floor. Bright, sharp, and impossible to ignore. All right, so let's give you guys a view of the can. So, and then those symbols are in the green. There's the legend, of course. And it's got a standard government warning on there, of course. You know, don't dance on a sweaty dance floor if you're drunk and pregnant. So, and malt beverage with natural flavors. Blabbity bloobity blob. And I already told you it was 7% alcohol by volume, and there's no date on the bottom. So, we're going to drink this fabulous, fabulous beer out of one of my German beer mugs. Pardon me, I'm going to check if my microphones are. Yes, it is. So, sorry if that sounded like an earthquake to you guys, but all right, let's crack her open. I'll do it right next to the microphone so it's really super loud. And okay, yeah. As I said, super windy. Okay, let's give this thing a pour. Oh, it is very pale. Okay. It is cloudy. It is a cloudy brew. Oh, I just realized I don't have a place to put my beer mug. There we go. But it is a beer colored beer. Perhaps you guys can see that. I'm not sure. There you go. In the sunlight, I'm sure you'll be able to see that it's a beer colored beer. So let's give it a sniff. It's got a sparkling white head. The head is maintaining, but it's not increasing, so it's not very effervescent. It is flattening out just a wee bit. So I smell the cranberry. I don't smell the sourness of it, but I definitely smell the cranberry of it. It smells good. It smells really nice. So, well, there's really not much more I can do out here in this fabulous weather than to partake of this beer. And so I will. It is only mildly sour. And the cranberry is very subtle. It's a beer flavored beer. It's got that bit of tartness that it talked about on the can, but it's not very sour. It is tasty and refreshing, though. So, very interesting. It's got a hint of bitterness to it, the end there. Um, Tart, bitter, and sour are very close to each other according to your tongue. So, I could see how one would blend into another. Not as sour as I would have liked it to have been, but it's good. It's tasty. It would be a nice beer to have, I guess, if you're coming off of a hot, sweaty dance floor. It would be very refreshing if you were hot and sweaty and coming off of a dance floor, according to this can. So I agree. Uh, like the first beat on a sweaty dance floor. uh, I will say, though, I do love a brewery that has a sense of humor. And obviously, 93 Octane has a sense of humor. Very funny. I'll give you guys a view of the can again. It's a good beer, as I said. Not necessarily one that I would pick up again, because if I was looking for a sour, I know that there are other sours out there that have all of the elements that I like to them. And this one, it to me, is just missing a little bit of the sour on it. It is, as it said though, cool and refreshing. It is a crisp, clean beer. Doesn't linger. It's perfect for hot weather beer in the backyard. Although I would say at 7% alcohol by volume, you couldn't drink like an entire 6 pack of this. You would probably need a ride home afterwards. So, ooh, that one almost went down the wrong pipe. That would have been explosively coffee. Luckily, my throat thought better of it and redirected it down the right pipe. So, Neon Lights Sour Series Cranberry Sour from 93 Octane Brewery. If I saw it in the store, would I pick it up? Probably not. I mean, if someone handed this to me at a party, I would drink it. I would be happy. But it's not something that I'm going to seek out for myself. Because as I said, there are other sours out there that really hit all the marks for me. So, but as I said, if someone handed this to me at a party, I wouldn't be unhappy with it. It's good. So, um, this is the 93 Octane Brewery is in St. Charles, Illinois. I might have to go visit them because that's not really that far from where I live. So, I have another offering from them in the refrigerator. So, look forward to reviewing that one for you folks as well. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this beer out here on the fabulous front porch. And then I think I might just linger out here in the sunlight and be a happy, happy camper. So, speaking of that, only one more week before the country, the state, opens. So you'll be seeing some fine videos from next to the Fox River. So until then, I will see you guys next time I got an awesome beer to share with you. Thanks for tuning in.